Welcome, my drillers, and welcome to the next Christmas Day podcast special. Are you guys liking my new intro for every podcast now?
Yeah, can you do the rest?
I would like to. Yeah, I would like to see what else is.
That's right. I've got my next one in my head. I think
Oh man.
You think?
Okay.
it's not going to be a welcome. It's not even going to be an introduction. It's going to be completely off topic.
Okay.
Close to my heart though, so it's fine.
Well, what are you doing? What is it? What's happening?
We have to find out next episode.
What's piping?
So today is Monday. Today's topic is Christmas work dues.
Which me and Spencer recorded yesterday, but we didn't because Spencer had clicked record and his brother clicked stop.
And I just didn't clock the whole time. So
Yeah.
First
We
time
filmed-
you film without me and you don't even get footage. That's how tragic it went.
We had great conversation.
how long do you reckon we were going on for? About 40 minutes before
Probably.
we
Yeah.
realised that it wasn't filming?
Yeah.
Should have just checked when I said welcome back to the UKMF podcast and it was a number next to the old recording thing and we would have been good. We would have been fine. But no,
Probably.
I'm an idiot. What are we speaking about today, Kev?
Christmas work dues. I just said
Oh,
that.
did you
Sven.
say it? Did you say?
Yeah,
I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening to him at all at the start.
Useless. Absolutely useless.
What a start to the podcast.
So, I was just
So,
wondering if you
I've-
just was like,
Oh no. I'm going to give this to one of you two. Because obviously how did you start this podcast yesterday?
That's a good question.
remember, because I don't.
No.
Okay, I guess I will take charge of this podcast.
Oh no,
then.
I remember.
Oh,
What was the first work do you ever went on? I think that's how we started.
I have never been on one until Wednesday. So I will have to let you know after Wednesday.
You're so boring.
Yes. No. Well, we were. all
What do
pretty-
you want me to do? I can't go back in time and get a work to get out of spend.
To be fair, we're all pretty similar in that sense because I had only been on one other than my one on the weekend, and I think you were the same, weren't you?
I've
Sven?
only been on one. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you've done one more than me anyway.
Two combined though, so you know, we're experienced Christmas doers.
Oh yeah, really sounds
yeah.
like it.
Hell yeah!
Okay, well, the closest thing you've done to a Christmas do then, Cav, is a Christmas pub crawl. So how was your first ever Christmas pub crawl?
From what I can remember of it, it was great. Apart from at a certain, I don't know what pub we got to, and after that pub, all memory has been lost. I remember ending the night by eating a kebab on the wall of Mawson's with you and screaming at some poor person thinking it was someone else. So, nothing rude. Just
So
trying
it was
to.
a good night.
Yeah, it was a great night. But I personally think the pub crawl afterwards was better, where we introduced the rule of a shot every 3 pubs. I said every other pub, but no one else wanted to do that, so we did every 3 pubs.
Yeah, what we did this time is we had a hat. On the one the other day, there was a big hat, and if you got bing bonged, so if someone came up to you and bing bonged
Bing
you,
bong.
yeah, then you had to buy. No, you had to down your drink. That was for that, and then we also put bets on. So, like for me, I said that Dan would be the first to piss in public, and if Dan was the first to piss in public, then he had to buy himself and me a shot. I think I was the only person who lost the bet, and I lost the bet of first to either text, call, or have their girlfriend turn up to the pub crawl, and Poppy turned up about halfway through. So I mean, there was a 50-50 chance. It was either me or Luke, because we were the only two there with girlfriends, and Luke's girlfriend didn't turn up. So it was 100% chance, because Luke told his girlfriend after this bet was made, we are not speaking to each other for the rest of the day.
Fucking cheating.
Yeah, that's a smart man.
Yeah, that's clever, isn't it? So yeah, I lost that, and I had to buy Luke a drink, because it was his bet, and he told her before that they wouldn't be speaking to each other.
I rate
I
that.
think Yeah, so yeah, I lost, which was tragic. I mean, Dan probably did piss in public first. I can't remember what else. Jack Lloyd was the first to get rejected by a girl. That was a bet by someone. We had Sonny there, and the bet for Sonny was he'd be the first person to drop some loose game on a girl. I don't think he was. I think someone else did.
I have one. Could count of a great one for Dan.
What?
First to get their cock out in public.
Well, yeah, that's why I said piss in public, because I didn't want to be. I didn't want it to be obvious. But
Yeah.
Dan, guess how many pubs it took Dan to get his balls out?
2.
3.
2. Liam's right. Took him 2 pubs for him to get in the Alex's outdoor bit. Dan's balls were out, ready for a photo, and we were like,
Fucking hell.
"Nah, it's too early."
You gotta love that.
So yeah,
Well,
yeah, I think all the pub crawls that we've done have been good, but I do think you did miss out on a good one. But it sounds like you had a good weekend in Bournemouth.
yeah. Well, I
anyways.
mean, me and Scott just did a pub crawl in Bournemouth, so.
It was basically 2 pub crawls.
But we were mocking you for how slow you were doing your one.
Yeah, but we were deliberately trying to do 12.
Ah, I see. Me and Scott were just trying to go for as many as physically possible.
Yeah, we were deliberately doing 12.
Okay,
So-
that makes sense.
We did time it. We did time it pretty well. Oh, we went to that Alpine Lodge thing as well. That was pretty fun.
I'm not going there anymore. So
Any more?
that's my. Well, talking about Christmas dues. I'm guessing we're going to talk about what we're doing this year.
Oh yeah, go on.
Mm.
Spill the beans, Cav. What are you doing on your Christmas Eve?
So we're supposed to be going to Alpine Lodge, and our boss went. I think he must have gone there the other day, and he wasn't a fan of it. So we're now going to Manuka instead.
Isn't it owned by the guys at Manuka?
Yeah, it's owned by the same people, but he didn't.
Can't be too dissimilar then.
No, it's because he wasn't a fan of it's like plastic. It's more like it wasn't really a place we could sit for a long time.
Oh no, it's
See-
like benches. It's like benches.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like benches, plastic, like expensive plastic cups and stuff like that. So it's a good place to go for a night out to like go there, get a drink or two. But it's not a good place for like a work, sit down and chat sort of thing. Which is why we're
Yeah.
going to Manuka instead, which makes a lot of sense.
1 sec. I'll be back in a second.
So Liam,
Mid-cast.
what do you think of Spencer's batty?
Oh, it's fat. Boy,
Big.
Baby got back.
Man's got cake.
Me gusta.
Hey, thank you. What was your first Christmas do, Liam?
I went to Limings.
Oh,
That was when I worked at Peacocks. We went to Limings, and all I remember, and I did tell Spen this one yesterday as well, that the main thing that I remember is majority of the people there ordered burgers, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get some sick bun, nice burger, cheese, all of that lot," and then they got like a burger patty in a wrap. And Bevan was obviously there. 'cause I
Oh,
worked
yeah.
at Peacocks. He was livid. He was livid. He was like, why would I want a wrap for a burger? It's like, well, it's a Mexican restaurant.
I'm not saying if you read the menu, it probably would have said on there.
It would have said it, yeah.
The highest.
But everyone skipped it, and I'm sitting there all happy as I can be because I'm eating a burrito.
I'm going off topic because I've got to talk about this. Birmingham's got food in Bournemouth on Saturday was amazing. I think it was Caribbean. My first, it was jerk steak.
Have you not tried Auntie Bunny's?
No,
Oh, lad.
jerk steak, and oh my god, it was £14 or £15 for this steak. Probably top 3 steaks I've ever had in my life. It was £15.
Not
It
bad.
was. Oh, I can't even explain how amazing that place was. So shout out to Turtle Bay. If you want to send us some free food, let us know.
Oh, wait, are we going to use this as a platform to get free stuff? Because if so, Red Leg Rum, come at me, bro. You follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, we have free bevs from Strongbow. Any alcohol
come on.
providers.
Lucas Aid, hook us up for when we're, feeling a bit dodgy in the morning from the alcohol providers.
Red Bull, you want to hit us up?
I'll take I'll even take Taurus, mate. Lidl's own dart fruits. Come on.
Nike SB
Come
with
to
it.
me.
Link us up.
Mackey's, we're here. Come at us.
All restaurants, all alcohol companies, any clothing brand, hit us up. We'll take it.
Fuck it, SeaWorld, hook us up.
Give us some free turtles. We'll be laughing.
Let us have a ride on your orcas or something. Come on.
What do we not want? Who do we not want to hit us up?
Smirnoff.
Yeah.
Any
yeah,
vodkas. Get out.
Vodka's out of it. Vodka's
Nah,
out.
vodka. Hit me up directly.
When you start uploading your individual stuff, then fair play, but not on this channel.
Oh, actually, I know what. If you're a vegan company, don't even bother. You're already blocked.
No comment.
Now, because some of the vegan goods are decent. Again, Greg's vegan sausage rolls. I mean,
I understand it could be good, but why would I want to?
just hand it out. It's money, innit?
For the sake of my relationship, I'm not commenting on this matter.
I feel like we all know what Spencer wants to say, but he's not brave enough to say it.
No,
I'll give
no.
you Fredo if you say it, Spen.
Oh no.
6 Fredo.
To be fair, there's a few vegan things that I've tried, and they're not that bad. Some of them are fairly pleasant. So
You're not getting 6 Fredo for that. I hope you know that.
that's fine.
We know that's not what you want to say.
The thought of
I
never
mean-
eating a steak again, I couldn't do it.
I could go dairy free. I'd find going dairy free a lot easier than going meat free.
I couldn't even do that.
Yeah, I don't like milk, so wouldn't really bother me.
Do you ever drink
I
milk?
like cheese too much.
Nah, not just straight.
I do it
That's
sometimes.
It's bussin'.
It's decent.
It's bussin'.
Nah, man, it makes me feel a bit like sick.
Nah.
Not a
Before-
bit, not
before
not a
bed.
bit like sick. It just makes me feel a bit sick. So yeah, no. I do have milk in a hot chocolate sometimes, but I don't really like hot drinks. So again, it doesn't particularly bother me. So yeah, I think I could go dairy free. Like creamy things make me feel sick. I think eggs would be difficult because eggs are in everything. Like cakes, bang, and that would be the hardest thing. Cakes are the best thing in the world.
Vegan cakes are pretty good. I will back that. I had
Yeah.
a red velvet from Morrison's, a vegan one, and it was insanely good.
Yeah. Maybe I could do it. Maybe I could go dairy free. Maybe that'll be a New Year's resolution. I'll do 3 days a week of being dairy free. Be real. I'm gonna have to buy some vegan protein powder. I didn't think of that. Oh dear. That shit's
Yeah.
expensive.
Alright, going back. So, Spencer, what was your first ever Christmas do?
Oh mate, it's tragic, this story. So
Good start.
I know. So the first one I did was when I was doing my plumbing apprenticeship. The guy that I worked for, it was me and him that used to go out and do the plumbing, and his wife used to answer the phone and book in all the appointments. So what we did for our Christmas do is he picked me up at about 8:39. We went to the Sussex Gun Club range. We went clay pigeon shooting for about 3 hours, and then we went back to the piggery, and I was home by about 2 o'clock. But because I was only 16, it wasn't like I didn't go out drinking or anything like that. So it was like a Christmas do that was friendly for a 16-year-old. And I think it was the first time I shot a gun. So
Banging.
That's not too bad.
That was my first one, but my first alcoholic one was the next year when I was 17, and it's when I worked at the nursing home. And I was in the housing and the finance department at that time, but mainly in the finance department. So my manager in the finance department was there, and another person that worked with us, and then all of the housing team were there, and then a few of the maintenance people. Now, as someone who hadn't been out drinking ever, like in public, I was like, right, I've just got to keep up with the people that are avid drinkers. This did not go well. My manager was only like 21, 22 at the time. He was just stinking pints. Like, we were there for probably about 3.5 hours, and I think he did either 11 or 12 pints. and the other people there were just. The other people there started off. They probably did about 4, 5, 6, and then they moved on to like vodka lemonades. But I was like, nah, mate, I've got to carry on keeping up with the pints. I think I had 9. I get up in this Chinese restaurant. But well, apparently before this, I'm like trying to eat like chicken balls, and they're just like falling down me. There's chicken balls falling down me. I stand up in this Chinese restaurant, and I can't get to the door. I'm just smacking against the walls trying to get to the door. So that was my first experience, and all weekend, because it was on a Friday, I remember panicking about having to go to work on the Monday and how bad it was. But they all just kind of took the piss and weren't particularly annoyed at me. So that was my first Christmas do.
That sounds not awful, but not ideal.
No.
It sounds like a decent night to me.
It
You
was-
get
it was-
Chinese whilst getting pissed.
Yeah, and because I was an apprentice, I didn't have to pay, so they covered my bill because I was an apprentice and I wasn't earning as much as the rest of them. So it was free as well. So,
Happy days then.
Even better.
Can't complain at all then.
but I think on food, as a organization, we did. I think it was 300 and something pound on food because it was like an all you can eat, and there were so many of us. And then, as on drink, I think we did close to 780 quid or something stupid like that.
Jesus Christ.
I think it was £777 we did or something silly like that.
Fuck.
So, yeah, it was
That's mental money.
it was yeah.
Expenders.
But there was like probably like 12 bottles of wine consumed by people there as well. And then yeah, I think the pints were like £6.50 a pint as well. So they weren't
Oh.
cheap. They weren't
Getting
cheap.
robbed.
So I think it was what was it? I think it was only like Kronenberg. It wasn't even like an expensive pint traditionally. But yeah, they were just expensive there. It was a messy night, but it was a good one.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, have you spoken about your plans for your Christmas do?
I feel like we
Briefly.
did briefly on a different pod.
Well, we did hear as well. 'cause
Yeah, you said you weren't going to Alpine.
Yeah, so basically, all I know so far is the plan is we're working until about 3 o'clock, but it might be earlier, could be slightly late. I think it all depends on just how busy we are.
Yeah.
Then we're off to Manuka for 5ish, and then we're going to Giuseppe's at 7. And then afterwards, I think the plan is to go back to the boss's house, but obviously I don't know if people might want to stay out, people might want to go back to Manuka, so I think it all depends on how everyone's feeling really.
Manuka's an expensive place to go though.
Yeah, I think the reason we've gone from Alpine to Manuka is because you put money behind the bar.
Oh, okay.
So obviously it's a lot easier to do that if the company owns both bars. If that makes sense. So
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of. I don't mind Manuka. It's
Expensive.
a place. If I don't have to pay for many drinks, it's fine. But I tend to avoid it at all costs.
I'd be getting a lot of the popcorn flavored shots because they're
Right,
Popcorn flavoured chops.
right, all of Manuka's shots taste amazing. Therefore, they can't be shots. I think the like alcohol to flavouring ratio ain't great.
yeah, I don't think they're particularly strong. I think you could probably do it as like a whole drink.
Oh, damn.
But
Yeah, they are. The popcorn one's actually just you can literally just drink it like it's just a soft drink.
yeah, it is so nice.
The drinks in Manuka are really nice. I'm not a fan
them.
of the prices.
Some of them are proper strong though.
Yeah,
I've never been, so I wouldn't know.
a lot of people go there before like nights out and stuff for like cocktails and because then they normally have like music and sometimes like a little DJ in there doing bits. It's quite a good social place if you can justify the amount of extra money you'll be spending.
Yeah.
But it's a nice place to just sort of sit and chill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. To be fair, because everyone at work is is a laugh. There's not a single person I can say a bad thing about, to be honest. Everyone's so nice, so I don't see why it would go wrong or why it wouldn't go well.
Yeah.
Well, once the alcohol's hit, you may be saying a different.
But then I
Different
never speak at work. I say probably about 30 words a day, if that. So
Yeah, so they're probably going to start chatting shit about you then.
Mr. Social, mate.
yeah, but this I don't know. I'm just not a fan of. Well, I like talking, obviously. I do a podcast, if you believe it or not. But like, I don't know. Yeah, no, maybe. Well, I think it's got like the UKMF or something like that. I'm not too sure.
Nah, bullshit.
But at work, I just do my work basically and chat if and when spoken to, or I need to ask someone a question, and that's it.
Fair enough.
But then I haven't been there that long because everyone else has been working there for like a few years. So they have like banter with each other. I just don't know anything. I just get rinsed.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
So yeah,
Well,
it should be good.
I know that Liam went on his Christmas do on Saturday. Saturday. Liam,
Yeah.
tell the stories.
Well, there was many a drinks. My parents decided to, because I work for my parents, they decided to nice everyone and put 2 bottles of each different type of wine on every table. So there was 2 whites, 2 reds, 2 rosé, 2 prosecco, and yeah, things took a turn pretty quickly. To be fair.
Where did you go?
Indigo.
So
It's
didn't
Ardington Hotel, opposite Steen Gardens.
One of the poshest.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because my family and I are quite close with the manager there. It just makes our life easier to go there. Yeah, we went there. The food was all right. It's tiny portions because it's a posh restaurant. And there was someone on my table who was even saying, "Yeah, I'm getting a Mackey's after this," because of how small the portions were. But with the drinks, I just finished a pint, and I was sitting next to someone called Graham, and he's a good lad. He's a good laugh. And Graham goes, "Liam, do you drink wine?" And I go, "No, but it's free, so I will." And he goes, "Perfect." And he grabs my wine glass, he tops it up, waits for me to finish it, grabs a wine bottle again, tops it up. And he'd done that about 2-3 times. So by that point, I was about 4 drinks in. And then once that was done, everyone started asking me, "Liam, are you in a relationship? You got a girlfriend?" So I poured 2 more glasses. And then an employee of my parents called Dan looked at me and was like, "Liam, you look like you put on weight." So I drank 2 more glasses. And then my uncle was pissed off his nut, and he goes, "Come on, I'm buying you a drink." So he got us a double rum and coke. That was pretty banging. And straight afterwards, he was like, "You need a whiskey now." So I had a double Jameson's. And by that point, I felt fucked. I felt pretty fucked.
I don't know. I'm not surprised.
I was ready to go out afterwards as well. And then my mum reminded me that her and dad were staying at the hotel. And my little sister had come out for the meal as well because no one was at home to look after her. So I had to go home to look after her, and I couldn't drink anymore. But then I got home, and my younger sister was like, "Don't worry, I got you." And she found one of my old Captain Morgan bottles, and it had some rum left in it. So she made us a pint of Captain Morgan's and lemonade. So I sat in the living room just drinking Captain Morgan's and lemonade and eating cheese and ham toasty.
Living your best life then.
It was a night, yeah.
There was a person, wasn't there, that turned up in a interesting outfit.
Right, yeah. Cav, I've told you about him before. I won't name him, but I'm going to tell you everything he done this night because he's a twat. Big up, you know who.
Doorman.
Yeah, the one who dropped the doors.
Doorman.
Yeah.
Doorman 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. More like 7, 8, 9, because that's what he almost fucking dropped on me. Anyway. So I rocked up with my sister Zara, my brother-in-law, and my younger sister. And we looked in through the window and we saw everyone. And we saw the youngest lad who works for my family. and he was wearing a full Adidas tracksuit. A posh hotel, a posh restaurant. Everyone's wearing shirts, trousers, shoes. A couple of them have made an effort to buy Christmas suits with like trees and reindeers, and one of them had dinosaurs on for some reason. And he rocks up in a tracksuit. And I didn't speak to him the whole night because I was like, oh, I don't have the patience for this lad tonight. I'm gonna drink and I'm probably gonna whack him. And I bumped into him in the toilet and I said to him, why are you wearing a tracksuit? And he goes, it's the nicest thing I got. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I go, yeah, but I'm wearing stuff that I've got from like thrift shops, you know, Boohoo and River Island or H&M. And he goes, so you're not wearing expensive clothes? I was like, no, it's not about wearing expensive clothes. It's about making yourself look presentable. You're in a really nice restaurant. And he goes, well, what I'm wearing is worth $1,000. What?
I reckon that's some serious cap.
Well, he spoke to my little sister afterwards because they were spending like that on.
He killed him.
He's done.
See him slightly laugh every now and then.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, sure, right, surely Adidas tracksuits, right? They're like a fiver of any Polish dude in town, or about 50 quid.
He told Megan, and the price he said to Megan was 100 quid. How is this man's in the space of an hour changing the price from £100?
No, £100 sounds right. It's like 40 quid for a pair of...
£100? Oh, Cav's frozen.
We've lost Cav.
I'm still here. It's working on my screen.
Well, you've
Oh,
frozen.
right, you're not.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey!
you're back. Oh no, he's gone again.
I mean, it's working. It's recording. It's
Unlucky
fine,
Cav.
so it's all
Anyway,
good.
Cav was saying, I reckon it was about £100 sounds about right. That's what Cav was going to say, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That's
50
what I
quid
said
for
to my
trackies, 50 quid for a hoodie, roughly. Like,
Yeah. That makes sense. And then I think he was including like trainers as well, but his trainers were like 20 quid from Sports Direct, I swear.
sportsdirect.com.
So, yeah, it was
one.
just- It was ridiculous, and there was people the whole night trying to... He's on it again. There was people the whole night trying to justify his outfit choices, and I'm there like, I'm sorry, there's no justification
can't-
for this.
Don't get me wrong, I wear trackies and a hoodie to the Broady sometimes, but it's the local pub. They see me in my best states and my worst states. But I would never go to a restaurant wearing trackies and then a tracksuit. That is
Again, a
mental.
fancy restaurant.
If you're walking around town, yeah, that's fine, wear trackies, but in a fancy even in like Nando's or something, you wouldn't catch you wearing trackies.
Yeah,
I understand trackies in Nando's.
Actually,
I
no, Nando's,
forget
yeah. Nando's, Mackey's, KFC, stuff like that you can get away with.
Yeah.
But a posh restaurant.
High-end restaurant in Worthing.
And why is he...
Especially on a Christmas do as well.
And who's he trying to
Yeah,
impress?
He definitely didn't think about it.
Like, he's wearing
It's
expensive
like
stuff.
I said to you, Spenny, on the plus side, if the food was filling him up too much, at least he had that breathing room. That's the positive of a fucking tracksuit.
Yeah.
But, like, you're on a Christmas work day.
Fairly regularly now.
Is
He's
it-
back again now.
Can you not hear me
Yeah,
or not?
When you freeze, we can't, but we...
Oh, hang on.
You might not actually be talking in that. If we
move,
talk over
move.
you, then you know it's happened again.
Yeah.
Right, so any apologies for the pod. For some reason, mine keeps freezing enough and they can't hear me or see me. So if we're chatting over each other, it's my shite computer.
That's trash.
Cav's lacking.
Cheers, Ben.
That's right, mate. That's right.
All I'm going to say is your guy you work with, he's a bit clapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know I'm not a fan.
Trying to think what
I'm
other
not.
stuff me and Liam spoke about yesterday as well.
At one point we did get on, for some reason we got onto like, obviously your friends do rather than work do,
yeah.
which we have spoken about.
Yeah.
And then we also led on to how you lot are doing Secret Santa this year. Because
yeah.
I know you you and Cav don't have. Well, I don't know, but you don't have each other as Secret Santa. But I know the gift.
Oh yeah.
I've been told what the gift is.
By,
Oh no.
A gift.
Spencer was talking about your gift to him.
My gift to him.
Yeah,
Right,
what
so
you've got for Spencer.
you know, I said I was going to get all the boys something, and then we changed it to Secret Santa, but you'd already got me something before we made up that we were doing Secret Santa.
Yeah.
Well, I feel guilty because I still don't have anything for you.
Technically, I haven't actually got yours yet. I'm still waiting on it. And I don't know if I'm going to get it until after New Year's.
That's fine, but I haven't
Really?
actually done anything to get yours yet. So I need to make a madness move.
Well, though,
because
you do a sensible thing. You wait and see what it is, then you can be like, oh, if it's shite, just don't give me anything.
yeah, but I feel like a bit of a dick if I didn't give you yours.
Oh, no,
and you gave me mine.
I was actually just gonna do it as like a little surprise thing, but it just happened to be the time all the bits arrived for it. It was going to be around Christmas, so I might just be a Christmas present. It wasn't actually going to be a Christmas present at all originally. It just happened to fall
Around Christmas.
around Christmas.
Oh, fair enough.
So
But
Well,
it's
yeah.
sick.
Liam's saying it's sick, so I feel guilty now because I really haven't got you anything.
it
I
depends.
think it's sick.
It depends how you. To be fair, Liam hasn't actually seen the final result of what it might look like, so
No, you need to send it to me.
it could be a wank, but the idea's there. For the thought's there.
That's why it's sick.
Yeah, but wait. Did you just say it could be a wank?
Mate, probably.
Yes.
No, my speech. Yeah.
I'm fairly sure there was an A in in between B and wank. It could be wank. It could be a
wank.
physical wank.
It's not a physical wank, put it that way.
Okay, cool. Sick.
I'm not going to turn up to your door with a lubey hand. Hey, it's bent.
I've just bought a jar of Vaseline. That's all he's done.
To be fair, Scott did lose a tub of Vaseline in Bournemouth, so you know.
Oh yeah, but he does his lips all the time.
Someone's got to take it.
You're right. Oh, thank God it was for his lips. Jesus Christ.
You know, the beds were next. You know, we were you know next to each other on the bed, so who knows.
It's what Michael Caine does to a man.
His presence of just staring at me just got me so hard.
I lose your blow. He's knock it off.
Oh, why, man?
I feel like the podcast have been even mad recently. I've been even mad on the podcast more than anything.
It's because I'm here. I've brought out this other side of you.
Well, I think
Fuck the podcast.
yeah, if you watch the one on Liam's only podcast, no, my only fans podcast of Liam, it started off sensible and then it got stupid out of very fast.
Oh yeah, Cav, I think you need to upload that one tonight.
I will do it after this.
Okay, sick.
It's huge.
I mean, have we covered Christmas dues?
But yeah, we covered what we're all doing, what we've done, and then we just I normally start waffling.
Yeah. How long have we been filming for?
I don't actually know because I've restarted it. I think it's around
About 45 minutes. If he started recording when I last checked my phone,
yeah, it's been about it's around like the 30-minute mark, put that way.
Okay, 35 minutes, something like that. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap off Christmas dues because I don't know what else we can talk about because two of us haven't done them yet.
Yeah,
So-
and we're only going to end up completely waffling anyway, aren't we?
Yeah. So we
That'd
happy
be
to call it
fine.
a day?
You never know, you might be lucky if any of us get any videos of our Christmas dues of us being absolutely spangled. Why not just whack him in at the end?
Okay, sick. I'll
True.
try tomorrow.
I hope you two do. It's too late for me now.
Okay, cool.
But
I'll do it.
cheers to
I'll send-
watching, you fabulous people.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Adios.
Ta-ra.